Hey guys, it's Michael. I'd like to say thank you very much for sharing part of your day with me. I'm very pleased and honored that you've decided to do so. This is going to be a 1-hour power flow. Props you'll need are a mat. You can use a towel or a blanket if you need. Second towel or blanket, and blocks or books are optional. So go ahead and come into a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. Spine straight, shoulders soft and away from the ears. The eyes can be closed or softly focused in front of you. And begin to bring the focus to the breath. Slowing down the inhale, slowing down the exhale, matching the length of one to the other. Using the breath to clear the mind, focus the attention, bring the awareness right here, right now. The practice of yoga begins now. Let's form a mantra for the class. So as you inhale, say to yourself, Sat. As you exhale, say Nam. Sat Nam, true name, true self. But just like all Sanskrit words, Sat Nam means a whole lot more than that. It means my very essence is truth. It means I will be true to my nature. So inhale Sat. Exhale Nam. Go ahead and bring your hands next to your hips, onto your fist or onto blocks, and lift the hips up off the mat any amount. Maybe lift the knees up towards your chest. Exhale, float back down. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, drop the right elbow towards the floor. Take the left arm over the left ear, stretching the fingertips away from the hip. Keep that left hip on the mat. Stretch the fingertips away. Maybe turn the heart up towards the sky. Keep breathing. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Windmill the arms, drop the left elbow down to the floor, take the right arm over the right ear. Turn the heart up towards the ceiling. Open the heart. Keep the shoulders soft and away from the ears. Inhale back up. Lift the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands behind you, fingertips pointing forward. This time your knees stay on the floor. Lift the pelvic floor, pull in and up on the navel, lift the hips up off the sky, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Maybe drop the head back. Drop the hips back down onto the ground. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. And exhale, fold forward any amount, keeping both sit bones on the mat, reaching for the floor with your heart, not your fingertips, stretching the fingertips out, out, out. Keep reaching out. When you can't reach any further, just let go. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. I will be truthful in thought, word, and action. Inhale, back up. And exhale, bring the hands back down to the lap of the knees. Let's begin to move a little energy around in the body. So let's do a round of Kapalabhati. Inhale completely. Exhale completely. And begin. Three, two, one. Inhale completely and hold the breath in. Lift the pelvic floor, pull in and up on the navel, maybe drop the chin down towards the chest. Sealing the prana in. Exhale completely, hold the breath out. Just for a second, just long enough to see the difference between full and empty. Breathe when you need to. Go ahead and roll over your knees, coming into a tabletop position. Bring the hands directly under the shoulders, the knees directly under the hips. Turn the hands outward so the index fingers are pointing towards the front of the mat. Hands are directly below the shoulders. Knees are directly below the hips. Push down through all four corners of the hands. Push down through all 10 finger pads. Grip through all 10 fingertips. Maybe walk the hands forward just a little. Curl the toes under and lift the hips up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Go ahead and bend one knee, straighten the other. Inviting the knee on the straight leg towards the mat. Getting a nice stretch in the calves. Inhale, lift up on all 10 toes. And exhale, invite both heels back towards the mat, pushing down through the heels, even if they don't touch the mat. Dropping the head and the chest through the shoulders. Lifting the hips high. Shake the head yes. Shake it no. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Bring the toes to touch at the midline of the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky and invite the left heel down to the mat. Stretching those toes up towards the ceiling. Keep the hips level. Exhale, bring the knee forward towards the nose. Inhale up. Exhale forward, knee to nose. Inhale up. Exhale forward, knee to nose. Pause here, squeeze everything into the midline of the body. Lift the pelvic floor, pull in and up on the navel. Push the mat away. Engage the outer triceps. Exhale, lower the knee almost to the mat. Hover there. Inhale back up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift the toes towards the sky. Exhale, bring the right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the right knee towards the left elbow. Pause here. Stretch that leg out, straight out from the hip. Either bring the right knee on the floor for support, or keep both legs straight and strong. Lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, flip the left hand down. Inhale, bring the right leg back up, shake it out. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Invite that right heel down to the mat. Drop the head towards the mat. Shake the head yes. Shake it no. Let it be heavy. Keep the hips level. Stretch the toes up towards the sky. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Inhale up. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Pause here. Squeeze everything into the midline. Lift the knee. Engage the outer triceps. Push the mat away. Push down through the index finger, middle finger, and thumb pad. Exhale, lower the knee almost to the mat. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift the left toes up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the left knee towards the left elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, bring the left knee towards the right elbow. Pause here. Straighten that leg, or bring the left knee down to the mat. Lift the left arm. Lift the pelvic floor. Lift the gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, float the right hand down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. You can either keep doing vinyasas or you can lower the knees to the mat. Push the hips back towards the heels. Coming into child's pose, balasana. Wisdom pose. Lift up into tabletop. Hips right over the knees. Walk the hands forward. Coming into Anahata Asana, melting heart pose, puppy pose. The forehead can be on the mat. The chin can be on the mat. The heart can be on the mat. Wherever you're at today, just let go. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Nothing more important than taking your next breath. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. I will be true to my life's purpose. And he'll come back up. Go ahead and turn sideways on your mat. You might need a blanket underneath your knees for a little bit more comfort. Take the right leg out to the side. Lift up. Now the toes on this leg can either be parallel to the edge of the mat or in line with the knee, whichever one feels best to you. Classically, the toes are parallel to the edge of the mat. The edge of the foot is parallel. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. Lift the pelvic floor, pull in and up on the navel. Exhale, drop the right hand down, take the left arm over the left ear, stretching the fingertips away from the hip, turning the heart up towards the ceiling. Parigasana, gate pose. Roll the arms up, drop the knees back down to the mat, and switch sides. Take the left leg out, toes either, or edge of the foot either parallel to the mat, or toes in line with the knee and the hip. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, drop the left arm down, take the right arm over the right ear, turn the heart up towards the sky. Inhale back up. Exhale, come into a seat. Bring the legs out in front of you. Maybe grab your blocks. And lift up into an L seat. Maybe lift the toes. Maybe lift the hips. Flex the toes. And lower down. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 50 push-ups. You can do whatever you want. You can do 100 push-ups. You can do 5 push-ups. You can sit in child's pose. Whatever you choose to do, just give it your full attention, your full awareness, and your full effort. So if you're doing child's pose, do the best child's pose you can do in this moment. We're going to do 10 each of 5 different kinds of push-up. First one's just a regular chaturanga push-up on your knees or on your toes. Lift up into your plank position and do 10. Lift the right leg, do 10 more. Drop the right foot, lift the left foot. 10 more. Ten T push-ups. Lift the left arm, let it down. Lift the right arm. That's 1. Do 9 more. Now 10 diamond push-ups. Fingertips touch, thumbs touch, right under the heart, arms go out. Knees down, hips to heels, child's pose. Or keep doing push-ups. Your choice. Go ahead and curl the toes under, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift with your hands. Exhale, come to a seat, however you choose. Grab the knees, lift the heart, lean back a little, feel your abs kick in. Bring the hands parallel to each other and lift the feet any amount. Navasana both. Feet can be here, feet can be here, feet can be here. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Roll onto the left hip, hands outside the right knee. Roll onto the right hip, hands outside the left knee. Come back to center. Exhale halfway down. Inhale back up. Halfway down. Inhale up. Halfway down. Inhale up. Halfway down. Inhale up. Halfway down and hold it. Let go of everything. Good. Bring the hands behind the crown of the head. Lift the shoulders off the mat. Squeeze the elbows in. Bring the knees in to touch the elbows and breathe. Inhale, lift the feet up to the sky, flex the toes. Exhale, lower the feet down to 6 inches. Inhale, look down at the toes. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, weight. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, pause. Exhale, crunch. Do 12 to 15 more at your breath cycle. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. I will be true to my friends, to my family, to myself. one. And relax, a little mini Shavasana. Be here now. Let go of the past and all the efforts that have occurred in the past. Let go of the future and any expectation of what's coming next. Just let go and be here now. Hands behind the crown of the head, elbows squeeze together. Straighten the right leg, bend the left leg, bring the left elbow to touch the left knee. And inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale, lower. Switch legs. Straighten the left leg, bring the right elbow to touch the right knee, glue them together. Inhale, lift that leg. Exhale, lower. Go ahead and straighten the right leg, then the left leg. Bring the right elbow to touch the left knee and switch on your breath. Go ahead and relax. Crawl up to seated. Grab the knees, the hands, lift the feet up off the floor. We're going to rock the length of the spine, only if that feels good. Only rock as far as the low part of your shoulder blades. You don't want to get your neck involved. And have fun. Next, rock forward, come to your feet without using your hands. So you're ready to do a little core work. Go ahead and come to the back of your mat. Fold the mat in half or fold it twice, whatever is good for you. Grab your blanket. If you're on a carpet, you can probably slide without one. If you're on a hardwood floor, blanket really helps. Bring the blanket right next to the fold in your mat. Exhale, fold forward. Bring the hands to the fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, forward fold. Do about 15. Okay, go ahead and grab your blocks or your books. Bring them onto the fold. Sit down between the blocks. Heels are on your blanket. On an inhale, we're going to do reverse plank. Exhale, lift it. Do 12. Last one, lift the hips, lift the hips, lift the hips. Let go. Next week, we'll really do some core work. Go ahead and unfold the mat. Let's slow things down a little. We'll do a flow. Hold the poses. 8 to 10 poses, 8 to 10 breaths. Go ahead and find your Tadasana mountain pose. Everything stacked, nothing locked, everything strong, everything soft. Lift the pelvic floor, pull in and up on the navel. Lift the shoulders up towards the ears. Roll them back down and exhale through the mouth. Do that again. One more time. Okay. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the hips. Utkatasana. Fierce pose. Lift the heart. Back is straight and strong. Hips are low. Weight is in the heels. Lifting all 10 toes should be no problem. Are you happy in this pose? The only right answer is yes. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. I will be true to myself. Exhale, bring the hands down, lift them up behind the back, keep the hips low. Inhale, lift up, catch the energy, let it wash over you. Inhale to stillness. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands on the shins, on the blocks, on the floor. Exhale, fold. Hands down, feet back, down dog. Bring the toes to touch. Inhale the right leg up. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Find that right foot under the left armpit or over the left shoulder. Circle the ankle, both directions. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, step forward. Coming into a runner's lunge. Place the back heel at an angle, maybe step it out to the outside edge of the mat. Push down to the outer edge of the back foot. Lift the pelvic floor, pull in and up on the navel, and lift up into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Pull the right hip back, pull the left hip forward. Really push down to the outer edge of that back foot. Back leg is straight and strong. An extension of the spine. Arms are engaged. Shoulders are soft. Shoot lightning bolts out of your fingertips. And open up into warrior two. Maybe adjust that back foot. Still pushing down to the outer edge of the back foot. Pushing the front knee towards the outer edge of the front foot. And if you like, you can lift that front heel and Kapalabhati at will. Three, two, one. Drop the front heel, drop the back arm, lift the front arm. Exalted warrior. Keep that front knee bent. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Windmill the arms, straighten the legs. Turn the toes till they're parallel. Bring the hands to the hips. And exhale, fold forward. Prasarita Padottanasana. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Bring them onto the ankles. Bring them back behind the feet. Whatever feels good to you. Heck, you can stand on your head if you want to. Bring the hands under the shoulders, push the mat away. Bring the hands to the hips. Lift up with core strength. Heel toe the feet in. Toes are out. Heels are in. Hands are cactus. Palms are lifted to the sky. Goddess pose. Drop those hips just one more inch. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs, five-pointed star. Turn the back heel back at an angle. Turn the right toes towards the front of the mat. Pull the right hip crease back. Extend out, 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 out. We can't go any further. Flip the right arm over. Take the left arm over the left ear. Turn the heart up to the sky. Imagine you're holding a medicine ball. It's heavy. It's trying to pull you down, but you're lifting your heart. Put the right hand down. Left arm up. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Keep pulling back on that right hip, keeping that front leg straight and strong. Put the left hand down, bend the front knee, pivot on the back foot. Bring the right hand outside of and in front of the right foot. And inhale, lift up into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon balance. Flex the toes on the left foot. Stack the left shoulder on top of the right shoulder. Put the hand and the foot down to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come to the front of your mat. Find Jyotirasana mountain pose. Inhale up. This time I think it'd be better if you bring your toes to touch. Inhale up. Interlace the fingers, index fingers pointing up. And lift up onto the toes or candle flame. Lower the hands down, palms up, shoulder height. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Utkatasana. Spine is straight and tall. Straighten the knees, drop the hands, forward fold. Hands down, feet back, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Invite the right heel down, open the hips, stack the hips on top of each other, bend the knee, circle the ankle, both directions. Inhale, lift that leg back up, stretch it towards the ceiling. Exhale, step it forward. Runner's lunge. Plant the back heel at an angle. Push down to the outer edge of the back foot. Lift the pelvic floor, pull in and up on the navel. Inhale up into warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1. Push down to the outer edge of the back foot, lift the pelvic floor, pull in and up on the navel. Open up into warrior 2. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. I will be true to what is real. Lift the front heel. Kapalabhati at will. Three, two, one. Drop the front heel, drop the back arm. Lift the front arm, exalted warrior. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Bring the hands to the hips. Bring the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. You're going to fold forward for Prasarita Padottanasana B. Lifting the hands off of the small of the back. Letting them fall down towards the floor any amount. Bring the hands down to the mat, push the mat away from you. Bring the hands to the hips, inhale up. Heel toe the feet in, heels in, toes out. Cactus the arms, palms lifted, and coming down into goddess pose. Spine is straight and tall. Hips are heavy. Straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Take the back heel back at an angle, turn the left toes towards the front of the mat. Pull the left hip crease back. Stretch the left hand forward, forward, forward. Flip it over, palms up. Grab your medicine ball, lift your heart to the sky. Drop the medicine ball, put left hand down, right arm up. Trikonasana. Bring the hands, bend the front knee, pivot on the back foot. Bring the left hand outside of, in front of the left foot. Lift the right arm and the right leg. Ardha Chandrasana. Open the heart. Stack the shoulders. Flex the right toes. Put the hand and the foot down to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, warm-up's over. Let's get started. Come to the front of the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands down, feet back, down dog. Inhale, look towards the hands. Exhale, come to a seat, however you choose. And curl back slowly, one vertebra at a time. You come all the way back. Stand your arms overhead, feet out long. Nice full body rubber band stretch. And then exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Maybe give yourself a hug. Maybe grab elbows. Maybe lift the forehead towards the knees for a second, Svapanasana. Lift the head to the mat. Grab the knees and the hands on the outside edges of the feet. And gently rock from side to side. Finding any movement that feels good on your low back. Go ahead and extend arms overhead, feet out long. Exhale, bring your right knee into the chest. Give it a hug, give it a squeeze. Grab hold of the big toe or the leg anywhere that is accessible. Straighten that leg. And pull your right big toe down into your right ear, or something like that. Drop that right foot off to the right side. Keep the left shoulder on the mat. Inhale, lift it up. Switch hands. Keep the right shoulder on the mat. Let the leg drop in and out over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, extend the arms and the legs long. And exhale, relax. And just for fun, see if your right side feels any different than your left. Bring the left leg into the chest. Give it a hug, give it a squeeze. Grab behind the thigh, behind the calf, big toe, whatever is accessible. Straighten that leg as much as you can. And exhale, bring the left toe towards the left ear. I actually met somebody that could do that one time, although actually her foot was above her head. But let the left leg fall out to the left any amount. Keep the right foot or right shoulder on the mat. Inhale up, switch hands. Keep the left shoulder on the mat. Allow the leg to fall over to the right any amount. Keep that leg as straight as you can. Inhale back up. Stretch the arms overhead, feet out long. Nice full body rubber band stretch. And exhale, come into the Shavasana position of your choice. It could be Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together and the knees falling apart. The corpse pose, hands up at the hips, feet falling apart. Bend the knees, put a blanket or bolster under them. Just find a way to surrender to gravity. Letting go of all holding, all gripping, all trying. Just let go. Now, since you're at home, if you choose, we can have more than a 5-minute Shavasana. You can hit pause, get yourself comfortable, start some music, whatever floats your boat. And when I get finished, just stay where you're at. Without trying to breathe any particular way, go ahead and bring your focus back to your breath, noticing each inhale, noticing each exhale. Notice the sensations in your body as you pull fresh oxygenated air into the lungs, sending oxygen rushing through your body and your bloodstream. As you exhale, notice the sensations in your body as you let go of spent breath. Every inhale, a new beginning. Every exhale, a letting go of the past. Let thinking mind fall away. Any thoughts do intrude, don't fight them, don't push them away. Just look at them, notice them, see what they are and why they're there. Let them go and let them float away on the wave of your breath. Imagine you're walking through a field of grain. The grain is tall and yellow and ripe. The sky is crystal clear and blue. The sun is high overhead, but the temperature is perfect. It's just warm enough to keep you warm with a slight breeze to keep you cool. You're comfortable, you're safe. And as you walk along the field, you come to a stream. The stream's too wide to cross easily, so you decide to just sit down by the edge of the stream and wait a while. As you look down into the stream, you notice that the water is turbid. Something has stirred up the mud from the bottom, and it's muddy and cloudy. But as you sit quietly, unmoving, unthinking, you begin to see the water start to clear. First an inch right at the surface, and then more and more, until finally everything in the stream has settled. The stream is still moving swiftly. It's now crystal clear. You can see all the way to the bottom without any problem. And similarly, you find that your mind is settled into a crystal clear, perhaps still moving, but clear, calm state. Just let go. Eckhart Tolle says, most human beings are never fully in the moment because somehow they believe the next moment is more important than this one. And so they miss their whole life, which is never not now. The only time you can live your life, the only time you can grab it, experience it, is in this present moment. Let go of the past, it's just a memory, it isn't real. Let go of the future, it's just a dream, it isn't real. The only reality is our eternal gift, the present. And as always, the practice of yoga begins now, and now, and now. Begin to bring small movements back into your body, or just stay where you're at. Continue in Shavasana for as long as you like. But if you choose, you can bring small movements into your body, opening and closing your hands, pointing and flexing your feet, circling your wrists and your ankles. When you're ready, if you want to, you can stretch your arms overhead in a nice lazy stretch like a kitten waking up from a nap. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, give yourself some love, acknowledge your body for the walking miracle that it is. Say thank you, body, for everything you do for me. I don't know what I could do without you. Rock gently from side to side. Eventually rocking all the way over onto your right side. Cradling your head on your arm. And take a moment for gratitude. Be grateful for the rain. Be grateful for cloudy days, with their soft edges, their coolness. Be grateful for everything in your life. It all has a purpose. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Just say thank you. When you're ready, go ahead and push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Spine straight and tall, shoulders soft and away from the ears. Eyes either closed or softly focused in front of you. Extend your hands out to the side, palms up. Inhale, lift the fingertips to touch overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all be happy, may all be free, may all find peace. And may every single action of every one of our lives be dedicated to bringing that to pass. Thank you for being here, for sharing your time, your energy, and your practice. Namaste. Thanks, guys. See you again soon.